Who is Isaac Dixon in Jeffrey Wright's The Last of Us? Ellie's, Bella Ramsey, thirst for vengeance is taking her in a direction that is far more perilous than she could have ever anticipated, as the conclusion of last week's episode, The Path, demonstrated. This week, Jeffrey Wright's portrayal of Isaac Dixon, the head of the WLF, or Wolves, takes on that threat. A prologue that takes place in 2018, 10 years before to the events of this season, gives Isaac a fantastic introduction. His reports of using the term voters as a slur for civilians have left him a disillusioned sergeant with the Federal Disaster Response Agency, or FEDRA. He explains to the men in the armored car that the word originated when the federal government removed the right to vote from the people because of the cordyceps infection threat. Voters, then, turned into a sarcastic jest, a language reminder of the decline of power into fascism. Isaac appears to have had enough of all of it. He tells everyone except the youngest soldier, who is the only one who doesn't understand how voters became a slur, to stay in the truck after a group of citizens interrupt his convoy. He then throws grenades into the truck. After shaking hands with a woman who came out to greet him, Isaac instructs the boy standing next to him to choose between joining and dying. The WLF, or the form of it that Ellie is going to encounter, is born here. And now Isaac is at the top. If Isaac appeared moral in the past, he appears incredibly harsh in the present. Mid-interrogation, while he rambles on about the distinction between cast iron and copper cookware in terms of heat retention, we are reintroduced to him. His motivation is to hold a naked and chained Seraphite hostage, whom he plans to burn until he discovers the cult's next victim. The following is a mean picture of Seattle life. The Seraphites and the WLF are both embroiled in a war neither side can recall starting, a never-ending cycle of bloodshed that no one in authority appears to care to put a stop to. You actually don't need to know much more than that. Isaac, played by Wright, in the video game The Last of Us Part 2 has a lot of backstory revealed in documents that you can locate all across the game. Gamers can piece together how he and 4 other dissidents tired of FEDRA's oppressive control over Seattle co-founded the WLF, drove the government out of the city by force, and consolidated Seattle's population in Soundview Stadium, modeled after Lumen Field, the actual home of the Seattle Seahawks. His ruthless warmongering over the Seraphites has made him controversial, and his firm hold on Seattle's populace doesn't seem all that dissimilar from FEDRA's overreach. However, Isaac has also unquestionably kept Seattle residents secure, and his uneasy combination of assurance and dread is what maintains him in power.